Now, Rose, dear, just a moment. Let me explain something to you. Your sister has gone to the airport, and she's about to put her life in danger. So please, no interfering. No interfering.
I am only interfering and you're interfering, which means technically I am not interfering.
Your sister has gone on a mission to Malta. She's going to rescue Holden. She's going to rescue Luke. And she's there alone and she has no one to look out for her.
You're kidding. Wait a minute.
No, I'm not kidding.
Pause on that. I told you wait for you to come back to the Big Apple, from the Big Apple to talk to her.
Oh,
some sense.
great.
Give her some perspective. What, are you losing your touch?
Yeah, well, I had her almost convinced. Guess what? My competition, I came up against a message in a bottle, and there was no more reasoning with the girl.
A message in a bottle? What is this, a Kevin Costner movie? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I've never seen that movie. Anyway, she thinks the letter is from Holden and Luke.
Oh, my. Yeah. That's like one of those widow scams we have down at the Jersey Shore. She didn't buy into that, did she?
There is no stopping the girl because the handwriting was Holden's and the signature was Luke's.
You're kidding. Real?
Yes.
Well, that's good. That's wonderful news.
Why?
Of course she's going to know her own son's writing. Luke, did he sign it with his little backwards K and everything?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Oh.
I mean, I've noticed that before, so possibly it's right. Maybe, hope springs eternal. But look, Rose, I have a responsibility. I'm very concerned about all of them, all three of them, so I need to alert the proper authorities. Forget it. I'll use the other phone, dear.
Wait a minute, wait. If it's manpower that you want, I've got a better idea.
Just don't spill any, please.
You spill, Carly. What is the one thing that's going to do it for you and Jack?
Well, someone has offered me a job designing a new line.
That's great. I think. Is it? Who?
Craig Montgomery. But it would help bail BRO out of trouble, and it would help Jack get out of debt. But of course, Jack is so incredibly overprotective. He doesn't want me anywhere near that man.
I hope you don't take my dress back for saying this, but you know what? I kind of get Jack's point.
Molly!
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not blind. I mean, anybody can see that Craig Montgomery has the hots for you. If you want to play dumb for Jack's benefit, fine. But don't blame him for seeing the obvious.
So what? So the man flirts. Flirting is like breathing for him. But I'm onto him. I can handle him with one arm tied behind my back.
Just like you handled Hal and John? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean, Carly, but things that you can handle somehow have a way of getting out of hand.
We're talking about a lot of moolah here, and for that, I can be a little extra careful.
Money has a way of blinding you, Kaz.
Not this time.
Okay. We all know how Craig feels about you, but what I'm trying to figure out is how you feel about Craig.
I don't give a hoot about Craig. That's just in his imagination.
Excuse me. Did you forget who you're talking to here? Cherish forever, Dollface. From the annals of advice column history, there is ample proof that no guy infers a relationship unless there's a little help from the woman.
Please, look, I have not encouraged that man. Even when that man kissed me, I didn't have any...
What? Excuse me, rewind. What did he do?
Wait one fat second here. Now, I was nowhere near where that woman got burned up. You're not going to rope me into this.
Just chill out, buddy. Nobody's pointing a finger at you.
Yeah, we just want you to look at the picture. See if you can tell us what type of bomb this was. Just look.
Maybe. Looks to me like a gas and acid device.
Correct. You ever use one?
Are you nuts?
Hey, you were Special Forces, weren't you?
Navy SEALs, yeah. But just for a couple of weeks. Punched a major in the gut. Big mistake.
Your credentials read differently.
I padded a little. It looks good on the resume if you're looking for a security gig. Or even to be a bouncer.
You ever talk to Montgomery about explosives?
It's been a while. Let me think. As a matter of fact, I did.
So, trust? Margot, this is how you earn my trust?
Oh, come on, Craig, don't stop now, please.
Why? So Jack in here, too?
Jack, how did you know that we were here?
I was on my way to the station, and Grady told me.
Craig, come on, just tell me what happened when you came out to the boathouse. Just tell me.
I told you I was waiting outside by the trees where you found the footprint until Barbara arrived.
Did you notice anything unusual while you were waiting out there?
No, I wasn't looking for anyone besides Barbara, Jack. Whoever set that bomb must have been in here already.
Now, we don't need your speculations, Montgomery. What happened between you and your wife?
Nothing. I already told Margot this.
Mm-hmm. And you just, what, stood outside watching?
Actually, I was trying to think of something to say to her.
And?
I watched her pacing, her jaw clenched, and I knew it was futile. There's nothing I could say. Anyway, I knew Jack was coming and I didn't have time to make my case.
So?
So I left.
So, Barbara never saw that you were waiting here?
No, she never saw me.
When did Barbara come into the boathouse?
I don't know, not while I was here.
Mm-hmm. Now, what happened after you left the scene? Where'd you go?
I gave up and went back to the Lakeview.
To do what?
To pack. I had to generate some capital, and Hong Kong was the place to go. Yeah.
And what about the bomb? When did that go off?
I don't know. I was gone. The first I heard about it was when Margot told me at the airport.
You believe this?
Until I have proof that tells me otherwise,
So
yes.
did you find any footprints any closer to the boathouse than this? I wasn't in here.
So that's your defense? You chickened out and ran away?
Wait. Craig, you know that when Barbara comes out of the coma, she's going to identify whoever did this to her.
Yes, well, that's what I pray for every day, Margot, that she will wake up and tell everyone the truth. That this wasn't me.
I keep thinking that if I tell you something really stupid that I did, that you'll jump out of bed and wave your finger at me and give me the evil eye, but I can't even think of something to say. And it's funny, too, because I always hated it when you went off like that. Most of the time, I couldn't even figure out what I had done to set you off. But I realize now, with all the screaming and slamming doors, no matter how bad that was, it's nowhere near as bad as this. Because at least when you were yelling at me, I could tell that you still loved me. Mom, are you there? You heard me, didn't you?